had to switch off notifications of Twitter on my phone because I get very obsessive when I'm working on something, and I was getting very stressed out and very anxious because I just want to hit my goal so badly, and I'm scared I won't.
And I've realized that my goals are a little too high, so I think I'll change it.
It's February 2020, and it seems like everybody and their cousin has a TikTok and is trying to become TikTok famous. But not me. While I do a lovely job of packing away these dishes and later making tea, let's go over why I'm doing this challenge and what my goals are. In the same way that TikTok is taking over the internet, it seems like Skillshare is as well. After watching 100 sponsored videos, I decided to finally get a free Skillshare trial. Don't worry, one day I'll have my own Skillshare code to share with you. Anyway, on Skillshare I took a course about writing for the internet, and the teacher recommended that we use Twitter as a practicing arena. So here we are. My goal this week is to get 10 followers and 20 retweets. We'll see if that's even possible.
Hello, welcome back to another video. To make a couple things clear, one, I don't usually drink tea, but I didn't make my oatmeal or like my breakfast because my dad is filming a video and he's making pancakes, so I'm waiting for those. So I'm very excited. So the tea, not normal, but good at tying me over, tiding me over, tying me over. And two, I don't have a Twitter. I don't know how it works, and I don't have a strategy for this week. So it's going to go great. I figure the first step should be to download the app and create an account. So that is what we're going to do right now. Yep.
Hi, I'm Hanny. Nice to meet you. I'm a friend of Carmel's, and I decided to follow Carmel on this Twitter journey. So we'll see how it goes.
Let's get started. Oh, there's Twitter and Twitter Lite. We'll just download both. Okay, so while that downloads, oh, it's downloaded, just kidding. Okay, create account. Oops, something went wrong, try again later.
I made my Twitter account February 2019, so it's been about a year. But my first post was September 2019, and really I didn't do anything in the 7 months between that. So since it's February right now, it's been 5 months since I've actually started Twitter.
Oh wait, no, I don't have an account, go back. Always read the terms of service, even if you skim them. Most of them are exactly the same, but I just check. Apply. Oh my goodness, you have to write a bio too? How extra should we be about this? Let's say...
Right now, I have I have exactly 28 followers, and most of them are my friends. Before we started the challenge, Carmel wanted us to set a goal for our account at the end of the week, so I think I would love to set it to 100 followers, but I just want to be realistic, so I'm gonna set it to 50, which is a lot since I still have to gain 22 followers, which is 3 followers a day, and it's kind of hard if you're not that funny in real life. So yeah, it's gonna be quite a journey.
Musings of a what? I'm gonna say, okay, this is my first draft of a writer who's just happy to be here, because my Instagram bio is happy to be here and a bunch of other stuff, so it's like, this works. There we go. We're just gonna leave it like that for now. No. I guess I have a Twitter now. Hanny. I'm assuming that's what her username is. We're ready to go. You can't even see. Ready to go. Hello, a little update. So yesterday there were no pancakes. It was very sad. But today there are pancakes. We don't know if they'll turn out because they're so focused on the video part. You'll see clips of that.
Salt is up, just flipped it upside down. He flipped it upside down on one side, then he went, oh, and flipped it over the other side. This is it, so.
Okay.
What did we decide this challenge was? Wow, that's gonna be a nice vlog for you.
Yep. Thanks for the content. Yesterday, I opened my Twitter, as you saw. I put out 12 tweets and retweets. I got 2 followers, but one of them was Hanny, so it kind of counts. I'm going to count it. And then, what else? I got 2 or 3 retweets and a few likes, so that was good. And then I had to switch off notifications of Twitter on my phone because I get very obsessive when I'm working on something, and I was getting very stressed out and very anxious because I just want to hit my goal so badly, and I'm scared I won't. And so I decided, you know what, I need to take a step back. So now I'm going to work on some tweets and we'll see how that goes. Also, I didn't show you my morning routine because I do exactly the same thing every single morning in the exact same order. It's very comforting, but very boring to watch, and that's why I didn't show you that today.
They're beautiful.
I'm so happy. Hello. Now it's about 4:30 and a little update. There is none because Twitter is hard, and now I'm gonna go get my sister, and if I'm early then I'll do some more Twitter, and I have way too much stuff, but we're at the car so it's okay. But yeah, no update. It's really sad. I was going to make some progress on Twitter, I thought, but then I got distracted, so we'll just have to wait for another time. Kaleo saw me talking to myself. Now she won't come to the car. Oh well, there's lots of traffic, so no rush. So it is a little after midnight. I'm very tired. I want to go to sleep, but we need to send out one more tweet at least for tonight. Little update. I am now on. It's loading. I have 8 followers, so we're almost at my goal. But I don't know about retweets. Maybe that's not a thing anymore, counting those. I don't know. Anyway, writing one more tweet and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Maybe I'll be at 10 when I wake up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So it has been 16 minutes. I put 3 tweets, and I'll explain more of this later, but I've been mostly just posting little bits of writing based on prompts that are on Twitter. And so I did this one, and I think this one I just wrote because I wanted to write it. And the second one, the prompt was lost, just the word lost, and then this one, the prompt was the word shut. So I got those 3 out, and now I am going to sleep.
So it's about day 3, day 2, day 3 I think, and I've realized that my goals are a little too high, so I think I'll change it to getting to 40 follows, because right now I've gotten 2, so I have 30 followers right now. I think I'll just try to earn 10 more in the remaining 3-ish days I have.
I was getting bit a lot, I think, sitting over there, so I'm hoping that he will be better. But it is time to work on my Twitter. I'm really itchy. So I thought I was recording, and I wasn't recording because the camera died, but we're back. I'm at 11 followers. Very exciting. And so the strategy that I have been using is I found a very niche topic, which is just writing and writing prompts. And the ones that really are getting any likes have the tag writers community, because the writers community is just really sweet and people just encourage each other on it, and it's great and I love it. And also the ones where it's a prompt, because a lot of people, for example here, hang 10 stories. If I click that, which a lot of people will do, you can see what other people did with the prompt, and then you talk to them, and then they message you, not message you, but like comment on your stuff, and it's really sweet and really great, and I like it a lot. So I'm following a bunch of those prompt pages. Now I need to go in and answer those prompts.
And I realized I didn't set up a goal for my retweets, and I think honestly 5 retweets is good enough, because right now I'm getting 0, like at most 1, because people usually like my posts instead of retweeting them. So I think that's where I'm gonna set the goal to. We'll see how the rest of the week goes, but right now that's it. Here are some tweets that I posted so far.
Didn't. Is that 2? I think it's 2. I didn't. This is so bad, but that's all I can come up with right now. I did not mean to blurt out. Or I did not mean to blurt out that I really hate cereal with milk. Are we gonna go with that? Okay, what I'm gonna do is select all, cut, and then I'm gonna go back and see if there's another one to do. And I do that a couple more times. I'm gonna do that a couple more times, but I don't think you need to see that because it's not very interesting. But it seems to be working so far. This is day 3. Day 3. And we have, we're at 11. So that's good. That's good. We can get to 20 by the end. We'll see. We'll see.
Wait. What part of, like, what kind of vlog do I make? It's Hanny! There's a baby screaming outside my door. But, hi, I'm back. It's day 7, and honestly, it's the end of the challenge, but nothing happened for me. I gained 2 followers, so I have 30 followers right now, but one of them is Carmel. To be honest, there was this one point where I had 35 followers, 34 followers, I don't remember exactly, but people just follow and then unfollow, and that just happened throughout the week, I guess because I wasn't posting the same content, so maybe they came in for one content and realized that I don't just post that one content, so yeah, that happened. I realized that if I wanted to really grow my Twitter account, I have to focus on a specific audience. Like Carmel, she focused on the writing community. If I wanted to specifically grow my account, I should have picked one specific community. But I just didn't want to tie down my Twitter account to one community, because it is my personal account, and I don't know, I just didn't see any gain from sticking to one account. There is a guy staring at me outside my window. Should we move? So I am currently at 1 plus 2 followers, but one of them was Carmel, so 1 follower, so 30 followers. And I got about, I think the most retweets I got was like 1, which is a post I ended up deleting because it wasn't necessary anymore, so this challenge was a fail.
As I mentioned before, I completely lost track of time and I don't have any footage from the remaining days, but here are my final results. These are a couple days late, but we will do what we can. If you go onto my profile, I have 29 followers, and my favorite tweet, or one of my favorite tweets, is still from February 4th, which was day 1, and it says, "I spent so much time trying to stay at par with the world, then I remembered I have higher standards than that." So now let's go into analytics and see how I did. If you look at my general analytics, you can see that I have over 7,000 impressions, which means that my tweets were seen by people over 7,000 times, 130 profile visits, 13 mentions, none of which I remember, and my top tweet is a Tesla one from the very start. I think it's quite funny. Pause, read it, laugh. and my top mention is by a prompt account. Top follower, great, awesome stats, and top media tweet. I tried to make a joke, it didn't land, so we're just going to move on from that. So I went ahead and changed the analytics period to a 7-day period, so that's from February 4th to February 10th, and as you can see, my top tweet is still the Tesla tweet. It was well timed. I'm very proud of it, if you can't tell. But that is by impressions. So that's how many times the tweet was seen on various feeds. But what we want to look at is the engagement rate. So how many times did people interact with the tweet? And there's only 0.6% engagement rate on that tweet. So really, it didn't do that well. So we're going through and trying to find the highest engagement rate. And the highest one I found was at 7%, and that was a prompt tweet, as you can see, and I explained earlier why those did much better than any other tweets that I put out. As you can see, overall, I have a 3.3% engagement rate. I have no basis for whether or not that is good or bad, so we're just going to go with it. And 19 retweets, 112 likes, 12 replies. I didn't hit my retweet goal. I was 1 away during that time period. But, you know, it's okay. I'm still really proud of how I did. And if I were to do this again, I would definitely try to beat all of my scores. All my scores? All my analytics. Whatever they're called. Stats. All of my stats.
But it was good. It was a good challenge. I still failed, but it was fun. You know, I really, I had an excuse to be on Twitter every day. So there's that. And I also feel like I didn't post every day either. So there are things I would do differently if I did this challenge again. One, I would focus on one specific community. If not, 2 or 3 fine, but 1 I think would be best. And 2, to post as often as I can. And I think that's what I'll do next time, because those aren't what I did this time. So, yeah. Thank you for following me on this journey. Hello, Daco. Before I go, I shall post a couple tweets that I posted since the last update. I'm not gonna put all of them up, but I'll just put a couple of them up. Enjoy! Thank you for following us on this journey, and